Hey everybody, it's me, your favorite music therapist, Bailey, back with you for another video. I have to say, when this pandemic started, I was very hopeful that there would be the silver lining of bringing us all together and maybe doing a little bit of social and emotional healing within our divided country. Unfortunately, I could not have been more wrong. It seems like we are more divided than ever with very strong opinions on all sides of the issue. And look, I get it. These are unprecedented, scary times for a lot of different reasons. And like someone recently said to me, we're all in the same storm, but we're not all in the same boat. So I'm not here to say what is right, but I will, however, say one thing that is very wrong, and that is how a lot of us are communicating. Lately, more than ever, opening social media is just an onslaught of reductive statements in meme form, followed by a long thread of people commenting either in agreement, including personal insults towards anyone who might disagree, or in dissent, including personal insults. And in person conversations really aren't a whole lot better right now. And of course, we know this never actually works, right? And look, I've had my fair share of debates get heated, basically, since I learned how to talk, but they all have one thing in common. These arguments have never actually served to change the other person's mind. And they pretty much all end with me crying. So there's that. Um, So today I want to touch on a DBT communication skill called DEARMAN. DEARMAN is an acronym to help us remember the following. So we've got D, describe the situation. E, express clearly. A, assert your wishes. R, reinforce your argument by stating what's in it for them. M, stay mindful. A, appear confident. And N, negotiate. So, a quick and easy example of this may be when you are trying to decide on dinner with your partner. Say they really want burgers and you would kill for some sushi. Start with describe the situation. Say, hey, you mentioned that you would like burgers for dinner tonight, but I've been really craving sushi. Express yourself. I would like to get sushi. Assert your wishes. Let's get sushi from that place down the street. Notice how there was no room for misunderstanding within the express and assert portions. You don't want to be like, well, I guess burgers are okay, but the sushi place is closed. Those are just observations, just statements, and you're not actually saying what you want. So clearly, to the point, what you are asserting. Then we want to reinforce with what's in it for them. Maybe you'll save money with a sushi coupon. Maybe they're trying to cut down on red meat, and so this fits in with their health goals. Maybe whoever picks pays. Maybe you let your partner pick the movie if you're picking dinner. If this step is done properly, you'll both come out of it feeling like you have won instead of like one person gets what they want and the other person gets nothing, right? So you're both winners after the reinforce stage. So then we go to M, staying mindful. If you start to cry and yell that your partner is a selfish jerk who always picks dinner and is trying to kill you with all the trans fats and all the burgers you've been eating lately, best case, those tears are manipulative and you get them to go to sushi, but now you're both upset and dinner is no fun. Or more likely, things escalate, they shut down, or they fight back, it turns into an argument. As these disagreements escalate, we tend to become more defensive and to put up walls, and then no one gets what they want and no one is heard. Staying mindful, staying calm helps us to hear what the other person has to say as well as to be heard. All right, so now through all this, we want to appear confident. Appear confident. If you shrug your shoulders and you say, well, sushi would be nice too, but whatever, I don't care. Your partner won't recognize that you actually have an opinion and that you actually care. Um, and finally, N, negotiate. If your partner is dead set on burgers, you might need to compromise. Maybe get sushi tonight and burgers tomorrow, or vice versa. Maybe order in or get takeout from two different places and you can both have what you want. Maybe just cook at home or order a pizza and scrap the whole thing. There's lots of different options, but you should both come out of it feeling like you've won. Of course, this is all way more complicated in the time of COVID-19 with job insecurity, health risks, social isolation. Everyone's opinions and emotions are sharp, but really the same rules still apply. Okay, so say you are trying to convince your aging, asthmatic, fiercely independent auntie to self quarantine, and she thinks you're being ridiculous. Something like this. D, describe the situation. Say, Auntie, I love you and I want you to be safe, but you're not always following the CDC guidelines. E, express clearly. The statistics put you at risk, and it makes me nervous that you go to Target with your gal pals to try on shoes. A, assert your wishes. Please stay home as much as possible. Now we get to that reinforce with what is in it for her. And if the health implications aren't convincing enough, remind her of the money she'll save by not going shopping. Maybe how convenient it'll be to have groceries delivered versus waiting in line at Costco. Or how she always complains about her gal pal Gladys anyway. So this is a great break from Gladys. But through it all, you want to stay mindful, stay calm. If you cry and yell and show outward agitation, she'll likely write you off as a millennial snowflake. And not listen at all. And not to mention, this behavior, whether it's intended to be or not, is a little bit manipulative and not good for a long term positive relationship with somebody. So you definitely want to appear confident. Don't second guess yourself at this point. If you back off saying, well, it's probably not a big deal, you're probably fine. Well, you're not going to convince her that it is a big deal or that you would like her to change. And finally, we go to N, negotiate. If it looks like Mildred just isn't changing her mind about those Target runs, you might have to compromise. You might need to negotiate. Here it's vital to listen to why she's being stubborn and alleviate that issue. Does she hate the idea of losing her independence through reliance on others? Offer to make or buy her a mask and hand sanitizer and reduce trips down to once a week. Does she worry about running out of things? Offer to go on grocery runs for her. Is it loneliness? Offer to go on a walk with her or invite her and a few of her friends over to have one of those socially distant backyard gatherings. Again, you should both come out of this feeling like you've won. All right, so now more than ever, our disagreements are complicated. They require careful, thoughtful communication. To help you remember your DEARMAN communication skills, I have a little song for you. This is a piggyback from Dance Monkey by Tones and I. I hope you find it helpful and you remember this song for your next argument. Here you go. We say, oh my gosh, you're wrong, I know I'm right. And I'll convince you if I post just one more time. No one's here to listen, only here to fight. But that ain't working, so give this skill a try. Oh, describe, express, assert, and reinforce. Stay mindful, appear confident, negotiate. Yeah, describe, express, assert, and reinforce. Stay mindful, appear confident, negotiate. That's how you communicate. First, clearly just describe what's going on. Then express yourself and the things you want. Now, simply assert the wishes that you have and reinforce with the benefit to them. Oh, stay mindful, 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 keep your head. Appear confident, but know when to negotiate instead. You get what you need if you describe, express, assert, and reinforce. Stay mindful, appear confident, negotiate. Yeah, describe, express, assert, and reinforce. Stay mindful, appear confident, negotiate. That's how you communicate. All right. Thanks for watching today. Comment below if you use and find these skills helpful. Also, I'm really happy to schedule a private session or provide a referral to you if you are having a specific communication or interpersonal issue that you would like to have a little extra help with and address therapeutically. But stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.